Hey sister! Welcome to the fourth and final video of our series. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to some graduate sister goddesses. I think the best way we open up new pathways for ourselves as women is by being inspired by other women who have broken new ground and boldly gone where no woman has gone before. I want you to be so inspired by these women that you rip the lid off of all of your dreams and desires and run for them. Loud, proud, and wild, knowing that the only thing you have to lose is your discontent.
Before I started taking classes at the School of Womenly Arts, I was pretty much doing nothing with my life. I was in a place where I was looking for the answers, I was searching, I was like reading 1,000 self-help books. I was just looking for a place where I felt that I belonged, where I could find my voice.
When I started, I was hesitant at first. I was very well known in the circles of the Catholic Church, and what Regina was offering was very much outside those circles. It was, yes, on the cutting edge of the cutting edge. You know, I can sincerely and honestly say that my life is totally different now. I didn't have a lot of women friends before. I just have this huge family now composed of just amazing, extraordinary women.
You're never alone when you're in the School of the Womenly Arts because you are constantly aware that there's people supporting you, thinking about you, wanting to be with you, that are giving you permission to be yourself no matter what.
There's this wonderful sisterhood that really enriches my life.
The School of Womenly Arts has had so many impacts in my life. When I began my journey in the school, I was probably maybe 4 weeks pregnant or 3, and I was literally freaking out because I had no idea what this meant for my life and my world, how it would change it, how I was going to show up. And the School of Womenly Arts gave me permission to be me, as a woman, and to redefine what motherhood means for me. And so I am so grateful and so happy and so full that I think it's the best gift that I could have given myself.
I've been working at a company for about 11 years, and it's not my dream job, and it's not where I want to be. But currently I can say that after taking classes and after becoming a sister goddess, I've made it a very fun place to be. I look forward to work now because I am able to bring the person that I've learned to be, the pleasure revolutionist, the goddess, just all the essence that makes me a woman, I've brought to my work life, to my job, to the people that I work with. And I must say that I've made it a really good place to be. And I actually enjoy it, where I can say that about probably 4 years ago, I wanted to get out. I've lost 20 to 30 pounds. I'm eating healthier. Something that I'm so in awe with is that I'm loving my body. From head to toe, there was a place where I couldn't stand to look at myself in the mirror. And now I can't stop looking at myself in the mirror. I love who I see. I'm in a place where I appreciate even the imperfections because it makes me who I am. And it's just, I'm in love with my body. Delicious.
You know, I have benefited in possibly the most profound way. I'm alive. I was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I happen to have had really beautiful perky breasts that I didn't hesitate to show to anybody who cared to look. You know, and I'm also a mother, and I breastfed my children. And so for me, breasts were the essence of femaleness, of what it is to be a woman. And having been diagnosed with breast cancer and being told that I had to have a radical mastectomy, I really had to come to, it was a great sense of loss for me. I was losing one of my friends. I was losing someone who fed my 2 daughters, you know, someone who gave me, or something I should say, that gave me enormous pleasure. And because of the School of Womenly Arts, because of the tools, because of the community, I was able to surrender in gratitude for what had been. I was able to release my breast in a very loving way. And almost think of it as passing through one threshold to another. You know, it was like, that's my past, and I have a whole other future in front of me.
Emotionally, I was stuck, and having done the work through the School of Womenly Arts, it's helped to clear those pathways so that I can now sort of have full extension. I'm less angry, a lot less angry. My husband is very grateful to the school for that. In the past, I would have been hesitant about what I wanted for our love, the depth that I wanted to explore with him. And I'm far more open, transparent, and communicative. And that's changed our marriage tremendously.
You know, I have two daughters, and pre-Womenly Arts School, my daughters and I were in constant battle with one another. Constant. That it was a war zone. I learned this thing called patience, but I learned it in a very different way. I used to think that patience was a function of time. You know, for patience to unfold, time has to happen. What I've come to realize as a result of my studies is that patience is a function of love. It's a function of compassion. And from that spot, do you know, it's like, we don't argue anymore. We don't fight anymore. We don't argue anymore. All there is love.
Hands down, I think that every single woman should, at one point in their life, take the School of Womenly Arts courses.
There's nothing like the School of Womenly Arts anywhere in the world. It's designed exquisitely, it's executed gracefully, it's fun, it's a show, it's deep, you laugh, you cry. The thing that guides a lot of women there is this longing and this need and this knowing that there's something better and there's something bigger. And when women are ready, they go.
I think that every woman on this planet should know what it is to be a woman, should know what it is to have a community of sisters that support you, that embrace you, that cry with you, that it's just, words can't even explain what it is to be a part of this community.
I recommend the school wholeheartedly. What it's done for me and what it can do for every woman. It's not for broken women. Some people think it's for, oh, she's in a bad state, she needs it. I haven't met a woman who doesn't need it. When you're on top, you need it. When you're low, wherever you are, there are tools here that will just make you just blossom more and more and more.
Every woman in the universe should participate in this. We are all part of this community, and somehow we haven't found our way to it yet. That's how I hold it. It's like all the women in the world are part of this community. They just don't know it yet. You know, so it's like, why not? You know, if you have an opportunity to live your life to the fullest in a way that totally engages you with the world, that brings untold riches of spirit, of heart, of mind, of body. If it opens, you know, I'm 63 years old, and I think that maybe in my 30s I thought that this would be sort of the twilight of my life, and I got news for you. You know, no. It just is like the panorama keeps unfolding and unfolding. So knowing that, it's like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you come and play with us?
Thank you so much for checking out this video series. If you enjoyed this taste, you will absolutely love Virtual Pleasure Bootcamp. Virtual Pleasure Bootcamp has an incredible over-the-top curriculum with instructional calls that include instructional teleclasses, including Q&A with me, practice calls, weekly homework and tool sheets, and access to 24/7 online community, all designed to teach you to live life with pleasure as your guiding force. And the exciting thing is, this course can be done from wherever you are on the planet, as long as you have phone and internet access. If you're a woman who wants to learn the womanly arts from the comfort of your own home, or has been dying to get down and dirty with the arts and tools but isn't ready to take on the full commitment of mastery, or is a mastery grad who loved her mastery experience and wants to become a highly skilled art and tool master so she can fly at the heights she wants to fly, then Virtual Pleasure Bootcamp is your course. Every bootcamper will get 24/7 online access to the private Pleasure Bootcamp group on sistergoddess.com. This will be command central during the 10-week course. It will be home-based for the recordings, the homework, and your pleasure research. Live launch teleclass with me. You'll be instructed on how the course works and how to get the most out of it. This call will be recorded and posted on the Pleasure Bootcamp group on sistergoddess.com. There's going to be weekly live 60-minute womanly art teleclasses with me. Every Monday you'll learn about the art of the week and have a chance to ask questions about its application. All of these calls will be recorded and posted on the Pleasure Bootcamp group on sistergoddess.com. Bootcamp tool sheets. After each weekly womanly art call, we'll post cheat sheets for all the tools related to the arts that month. Each cheat sheet will give you a thorough description and application instructions for that particular tool. It'll be like carrying a little Mama Gina in your back pocket. Ask a Pleasure Revolutionary Q&A forum Monday through Friday. You'll have access to a special forum on sistergoddess.com where you can ask seasoned Sister Goddesses questions that arise as you're applying them and perfecting your art and tool use. Weekly teleconference practice group calls, Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern and Thursday at 12 noon Eastern. Attend one a week, attend all three. These practice calls will be hosted by a seasoned Sister Goddess and are considered your pleasure drills. There will be no drop and give me 20 on these calls. There will be round after round of bragging, dancing, and gratitudes until these practices become second nature to you, as brushing your teeth or conjuring a trip to Paris. Weekly homework. Each week you'll receive pleasure assignments that just get you out there in your life using the tools and arts. This pleasure research will be the keys to your queendom. Bootcamp Butt Kicker Award. Who wants to win a one-on-one private 30-minute coaching session with Mama Gina? Every 2 weeks, each boot camper can submit a written or video recorded testimonial about how using the tools and the arts have impacted her life during that time frame. I will pick a winner and announce it via video. Plus, the winner's submission will be highlighted on the global forums on sistergoddess.com. Boot camp graduation at the Worldwide Sister Goddess Weekend in Miami. This is our time to come together and celebrate. Boot campers will meet with Mama Gina and the Palace Gang on Friday night for a private party to celebrate the completion of the course. And you get to enjoy all the Worldwide Sister Goddess Weekend sessions for free. Look out South Beach. Highly trained pleasure revolutionaries are about to be unleashed. Virtual Pleasure Bootcamp is in session September 7th, 2012 to November 16th, 2012. Your investment is $1,200. Pay in full and your total tuition is $997. Early bird rate is $850 for the first 75 women who register. This course includes Worldwide Sister Goddess Weekend in Miami, which is a $399 value. It includes a half-hour private coaching session with me that you might win that is worth $450. The 10 weeks on sistergoddess.com are valued at $75. If we add the Virtual Pleasure Bootcamp tuition at $1,200, the total value of what you are receiving is $2,124. You know, the School of Womanly Arts Mastery Program, which is the live program with me, costs $6,500. My even more intimate live creation course is $14,000. Virtual Pleasure Bootcamp is an incredible value at $1,200. Come join me. I want to give you the keys to the power that has always been yours, that until now, no one has taught you how to access. To enroll, you can just click below and register online, or you can call the Pleasure Palace and speak to one of my enrollers. I want to see you in boot camp. Can't wait.